Hi, welcome to this week's St Barnabas news video, and I'm Natalie. I'm really excited to share with you everything we've got coming up over the next week or so. So on Sunday you are warmly invited to one of our services at the 9 a.m. and the 10:30 a.m. and our 5 p.m. French Connect services. We are continuing with our Lent series, Open Hands, Open Heart, and this week in particular focusing on radical hospitality. So please do join us at one of those services at 9 a.m, 10:30 a.m. or 5 p.m. for French Connect. Also at our 10:30 a.m. service, a reminder that we have our children's and youth groups going on. So please do join us. In Wildlife, our children's groups, we are actually going to pause this week from Wildlife Patterns to celebrate Mothering Sunday, and in particular be looking and exploring some of the women in the Bible, but also some of the amazing women in our own lives, particularly looking at how they perhaps share the fruits of the spirits with us in the way that they love and care for us. So do join us for Wildlife. The youth are continuing with the new series that they started last week, looking at the 6 parables of Jesus, and in particular it says really thinking about what following means to live with courage, care and justice. So please do join us for children and youth at our 10:30 a.m. service. And then at 7 p.m. we have our Create service, continuing this week with looking at more than words, working through the Lord's Prayer together. So please do join us. They are on to deliver us from evil part of the prayer. So please do join at 7 p.m. for Create. Coming up, a date for your diary is we've got our next Family Fun Day happening on Saturday the 28th of March. So please do invite friends and family to that. That is from 10 a.m. on Saturday the 28th of March. And hopefully you've been seeing in our news notice over the past few weeks, just the idea that we're trying to be more intentional in sharing testimonies about God. And so if there's anything you think you would like to share, please do go along to our email, which is testimonies@stbk.org.uk. I was at something earlier this week, which is really talking about testimonies and the idea of celebrating those answer prayers, but also just the importance of sharing just our walk with God also in those messy, sometimes challenging situations that we go through in life. So do spend some time prayerfully considering, reflecting on whether perhaps you're being called by God to just share something, and we'd love to hear from you and sharing your testimony. So that's it. I'm just sitting here. I wanted to share with you the blossom outside my window. Just a week ago, it was buds. And then by this week, it's blossomed, as you can see, into these beautiful white flowers. And I just wanted to share that with you as a reminder of the hope and joy of new life, and particularly the hope and joy of new life through Christ. Have a great week, and we look forward to welcoming you really soon at St Barnabas.